Welcome back to Investing in Stock 101, guys. How stock is traded in the stock market. So we saw that the what is the stock market, but let's look at how stock is traded in the market. So we need to know that the market is divided by sector, and the sector divided by industry, industry divided by industry group. In the industry group, we have index fund. Okay, index fund is a top 10 in each sector, top 10 stock that's control how uh, when the market is when they are doing well, the stock is doing well. When they're not doing well, the stocks in that sector is not doing too well. That's what an index is, and then you can invest in index as well. So let's look at what we have to do and how is trading in the market. So trading is the stock market. Trading in the stock market occurs in stock exchange. We saw that earlier. New York Stock Exchange is one where registered brokers are in the middle between buyer and seller. The broker is the one that's in the middle that have that have publicly listed all the stock appear on the broker's information, and they put the buyer and the seller of individual stock. Brokers are publicly buy and sell individual stocks and bonds. So what they do, they like in the middle, like a middleman basically. Okay, so they buy and sell the stocks. So buyer come to them to buy, seller come to them to sell. Okay, there's always a buyer and a seller in the market. So trading in the market occur in those exchanges. So these exchanges are connected to the brokers, and the brokers, right, the companies are listed in the exchange, and the brokers are connected to the exchange, and they buy the company's stocks, and then they sell them there. Buyer can buy them, sellers, and they there to facilitate the exchange. That's what the brokers do, and they charge a fee. Understandably so. If you are in the market, if you open a market and people come to buy and sell, you better charge them a fee to get some profit yourself. So to make it make sense. Amex, American Stock Exchange, we hear that. NYSE, right? New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, National Association All Security Dealers Automated Quotation System. This is purely electronics. And then last time we saw that's Beijing, we saw Japan, we saw Brenton, British, New England has their own. Every country has their own. France has their own, and Brazil has their own. They all have their own exchange. The exchanges are regulated by in the U.S. by SEC, Security and Exchange Commission. They are there to regulate how the exchanges function. Okay, so they don't no insider trading. They not reporting bad stuff. They don't. The exchange is there to make sure the companies are doing what they should do, that the brokers are respecting the law, the buyers and sellers as well are respecting the law. That way the economy of the country doesn't go through recession and deep recession like we saw in 2008, so that the economy doesn't crash. That's why the SEC is there to make sure that people don't lose their money because of crooked guys, right? Because everywhere there's money, you're gonna see greed. That's why by learning these techniques, you want to remove greed, you want to remove emotion from your decision. Okay, to trade or invest in a stock, you must open an account with a broker. Some of the brokers we saw, like Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, Fidelity. Let me show you again my Robinhood account. This is my Robinhood account. Okay, so I open an account with Robinhood. They verify all my information. They do everything they gotta do. This is what Robinhood look like. If you're in the US, that's you can do it. This is you do. You open an account. Once you open an account, then Webull is another one. In First Trade is another one. Okay, so there's many brokers you can open an account with any of the other brokers. So don't think you have to do it with the same one I have. You can use your own brokerage. You might already have your own account, your own thing. So you just educating yourself to be better at trading. Okay. So in order for you to trade or invest in the market, you need to have an account. Okay. So that is ex- extremely important for you to have that. You must understand how to identify the company and what will affect the price of your stock. Okay, once you have a stock, when you buy a company, remember when you buy a stock, you become owner of part of a company. So one of the things you need to know is what is what how does the company identify? What's the sticker of the company? What's the symbol? All right, so of the company, but what will affect the price? Right, we'll see that later. Okay, so the next video I think is gonna talk about what's affect the price in the market. So don't